Close your eyes and let the whispers of forgotten valor carry you away on a gentle current of time. Imagine yourself nestled deep within a shadowed library, the air thick with the scent of aged parchment and the faintest hint of dust motes dancing in the moonlight filtering through a high, arched window. The only sound, a soft sigh of the wind rustling through ancient trees outside, a melody weaving through the quiet stillness of the night. Tonight, we journey into the hidden corners of history to explore the lives of warriors whose names are rarely spoken, yet whose deeds echo through the ages. These are not the celebrated heroes of grand epics. Their victories etched in stone and sung in glorious ballads. These are the shadowy figures, the silent architects of power, the ruthless strategists whose names were whispered in fear, their stories lost to time, yet their legacies indelibly marked on the fabric of human history. We will delve into the annals of forgotten battles, exploring the lives of those who fought with a ferocity that bordered on the mythical, their methods brutal, their determination unwavering. Their stories are not tales of chivalry, but narratives of cunning, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to their cause, however dark or questionable it may have been. We will uncover the strategies they employed, the weapons they wielded, and the devastating impact they had upon the world. Picture them now, these unsung warriors, emerging from the mists of the past, their faces etched with the harsh realities of conflict, their eyes burning with a fierce intensity that speaks volumes of their unwavering dedication. Some fought for kingdoms, others for survival, some for ideals, and others for personal gain. Yet, their stories are intertwined in the tapestry of human history, each one a thread, contributing to a larger, more complex narrative. Tonight, we will illuminate these darkened corners of the past, revealing the lives of individuals who, through their actions, shaped the destiny of nations and left an enduring mark on the world. We will uncover the motivations that fueled their relentless pursuit of victory, the sacrifices they made, and the consequences that followed in their wake. We will explore their strategies, their tactics, and their unwavering commitment to their cause, however morally ambiguous it may have been. This is not a celebration of violence, but an exploration of the human condition. It is a journey into the heart of darkness, a glimpse into the minds of those who walked a path less traveled, a path paved with conflict, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of power. Let us approach their stories with a sense of wonder and a respect for the complexities of their lives, understanding that their actions, however ruthless, were a product of their time and circumstances. As we embark on this historical odyssey, let the gentle rhythm of my voice lull you into a state of peaceful contemplation. Allow the images of these forgotten warriors to paint vivid pictures in your mind as we unravel the mysteries of their lives, one by one. Let the stories unfold, revealing the intricate tapestry of their struggles, their triumphs, and their ultimate legacies. Let the whispers of forgotten valor guide you on this journey through the shadowy realms of history, and let the soothing sounds of my voice usher you into the embrace of a restful night's sleep. We begin our journey into the past, not to judge, but to understand, to appreciate the complexities of human nature, and to acknowledge the lasting impact of these often overlooked figures on the course of history. Let the echoes of their actions reverberate through your mind as we explore the lives of these lesser-known, yet undeniably influential, ruthless warriors. And as each story concludes, let the tranquility of the night wash over you, carrying you gently into the depths of slumber. Rest now, and let the whispers of the past guide you to peaceful dreams. The first tale awaits. Now, let's turn our attention to the steppes of Central Asia, to a land where the wind whispers tales of conquest and the earth remembers the thunder of hooves. Here, amidst the vast expanse of grassland, we encounter Subbatai, a name that once struck fear into the hearts of empires, a military genius whose strategies reshaped the map of the world. Subbatai, the loyal companion and trusted general of Genghis Khan, was not merely a warrior. He was a master strategist, a brilliant tactician whose understanding of warfare transcended the brutality of the battlefield. His campaigns were not mere displays of force. They were intricate ballets of deception, precision, and overwhelming power, carefully choreographed to achieve maximum impact with minimal losses. He didn't revel in bloodshed for its own sake. His ruthlessness stemmed from a cold, calculated assessment of what was necessary to achieve his objectives. His actions were dictated by a strategic mind that prioritized efficiency and the swift, decisive dismantling of his opponents. His campaigns, though undeniably brutal, were characterized by a remarkable level of organization and planning. Consider the Battle of Kalkar River in 1223, a pivotal moment in Subbutai's career. The combined forces of the Kipchak, Kuman, and Rus armies faced Subbutai's Mongol cavalry. He didn't simply charge head-on. He used his knowledge of the terrain, the wind, and the enemy's weaknesses to orchestrate a stunning victory. He carefully studied the landscape, identifying the vulnerable points in the enemy's formation, and skillfully manipulated the flow of the battle to exploit those weaknesses. The result was a devastating rout, a testament to Subbutai's ability to anticipate and react to the ever-shifting dynamics of warfare. His genius lay in his ability to adapt to changing circumstances, to improvise and innovate on the battlefield. He was a master of deception, using feigned retreats and carefully planned ambushes to lure his enemies into traps from which there was no escape. He understood that the true battlefield was not just the physical space, but also the minds of his opponents, and he used his tactical brilliance to manipulate their thinking, guiding them towards their inevitable defeat. Subbutai's campaigns weren't simply about winning battles. They were about controlling vast territories. He understood the importance of logistics, ensuring that his armies were adequately supplied and supported, even across immense distances. He mastered the art of rapid movement, striking swiftly and decisively before his opponents could react, leaving a trail of shattered armies and conquered cities in his wake. His success wasn't solely attributable to his military prowess. It also stemmed from his ability to inspire loyalty and discipline within his ranks. His troops were fiercely loyal, motivated by his unwavering leadership and their respect for his strategic brilliance. They followed him not out of fear, but because they had faith in his abilities and understood that he would lead them to victory. The Siege of Kiev in 1240 is a chilling example of Subbutai's strategic mastery. It wasn't a mere siege. It was a calculated dismantling of a powerful city, its defenses systematically eroded, its resources exhausted, its morale broken. His approach was not one of mindless brutality, but of methodical precision, each move carefully planned, each action serving a specific purpose in the larger strategic scheme. While Subbutai's campaigns were characterized by significant bloodshed, it is important to remember the context of his time. The standards of warfare were different, the rules of engagement were unwritten, and the pursuit of victory often came at a high cost. His actions were not driven by personal bloodlust, but by a strategic vision that transcended the brutality of the battlefield. We can analyze Subbutai's campaigns not to glorify violence, but to understand the complexities of military strategy and the impact of a brilliant mind upon the course of history. His approach was not based on brute force alone, but on a profound understanding of human nature, of the political landscape, and of the subtle nuances of warfare. His legacy extends far beyond the battles he fought. He shaped the course of history, leaving an indelible mark on the world, a testament to his military genius and his unwavering commitment to the success of his campaigns. His story serves as a reminder that true power often resides not in the strength of one's arms, but in the sharpness of one's mind. As we reflect on the life and times of Subbutai, let us remember that history is a tapestry woven from diverse threads, some dark, some bright, all contributing to the rich complexity of the human story. The whispers of forgotten valor continue, carrying us on to the next tale, another chapter in the annals of history's unsung heroes. Rest now, and allow the gentle rhythm of my voice to guide you into peaceful slumber. Now, Let us journey to the land of the rising sun, to a time of samurai and shoguns, of honor and loyalty, and of women who defied convention and etched their names into the annals of history. We speak of Tomo Guzan, a name whispered with reverence and awe, a legendary warrior woman whose prowess on the battlefield remains a testament to the strength and courage of the human spirit. The mists of time shroud the details of Tomo Guzan's life, yet fragments of her legend remain, echoing through the centuries. Born into a world dominated by men, she dared to challenge the rigid social norms of feudal Japan, embracing the path of the warrior with unparalleled skill and determination. She was not merely a woman who fought. She was a warrior of exceptional ability, a master of swordsmanship, horsemanship, and archery. Accounts from the Genpei War, a conflict that ravaged Japan in the late 12th century, paint a vivid picture of Tomo Guzan's courage and skill. She served under Minamoto Yashinaka, a powerful warrior, and her loyalty was unwavering, her commitment to his cause absolute. Her presence on the battlefield was said to inspire both fear and admiration, a testament to her formidable reputation. Imagine the clash of steel, the thunder of hooves, the cries of battle echoing across the plains. Tomo Guzan, astride her steed, a whirlwind of motion and grace, would cut a swathe through enemy ranks, her katana a blur of deadly precision. Her skill was not simply brute force. It was a refined art, a dance of death performed with both elegance and ferocity. She was said to be unmatched in single combat, her movements fluid and effortless, her strikes swift and deadly. The accounts of her bravery are legendary. Stories tell of her single-handedly routing enemy soldiers, her courage inspiring her comrades, her skill turning the tide of battle. She was not simply a skilled warrior. She possessed a strategic mind, able to assess the battlefield and exploit enemy weaknesses with deadly efficiency. Her prowess extended beyond swordsmanship. She was a skilled archer, her arrows finding their mark with deadly accuracy. She was adept at horsemanship, capable of maneuvering her mount with effortless grace, even in the chaos of battle. These skills were not simply learned. They were honed through years of dedication and discipline, a testament to her unwavering commitment to mastery. The cultural context of female warriors in medieval Japan is crucial to understanding Tomo Guzan's significance. While less common than their male counterparts, women warriors did exist, often serving as members of elite warrior families or as skilled bodyguards. Their roles, though often overlooked in the historical record, were vital to the functioning of feudal society. Tomo Guzan's legend transcends the limitations of historical records. She represents something more than just a skilled warrior. She embodies the spirit of rebellion, the courage to defy expectations, and the determination to achieve greatness in a world that sought to confine her. Her story is a reminder that bravery and skill are not gender-specific. They are qualities inherent in the human spirit. The details of her life may be obscured by the passage of time, yet the echoes of her legend continue to resonate. Her name is whispered on the wind, a testament to her indomitable spirit, her unwavering loyalty, and her extraordinary skill as a warrior woman. She was not just a fighter. She was a symbol of strength, courage, and unwavering determination. As we contemplate the life and legend of Tomo Guzan, we are reminded that the stories of history are not always neatly documented, but sometimes they are woven into the fabric of culture, passed down through generations, their power undiminished by the passage of time. Her story, though fragmented, remains a powerful testament to the human spirit's capacity for courage, skill, and unwavering determination. Let her legend inspire you as you drift off to sleep, and may her story bring you comfort and peace. Now, let us travel back in time to the mists of ancient Britain, a land of rolling hills and dense forests, where a queen rose to defy the might of the Roman Empire. Her name was Boudica, queen of the Iceni, and her story is a testament to the indomitable spirit of a people fighting for their freedom against overwhelming odds. The Iceni, a powerful tribe inhabiting the eastern part of Britain, lived under a fragile peace with the expanding Roman Empire. This peace, however, was shattered by the death of Prasutagus, Boudicca's husband and the king of the Iceni. Upon his death, the Romans, in a blatant disregard for established agreements, seized the Iceni's lands and subjected Boudicca and her people to unspeakable cruelty. Imagine the scene. The Roman legions, symbols of imperial power, marching through the Iceni's lands, seizing their property, whipping their people, and violating their sacred customs. Boudicca, witnessing the brutal subjugation of her people, the humiliation and degradation inflicted upon her kin, felt the fire of defiance ignite within her heart. This was not simply a political conflict. It was a fight for survival, for the dignity and freedom of her people. Her response was not one of quiet submission. It was a roar of defiance that echoed across the British landscape. Boudicca, a woman of immense strength and unwavering determination, rallied her people to rebellion. Her call to arms resonated with the Iceni, who had long endured the oppressive hand of Roman rule. The flames of resistance, fanned by years of resentment and fueled by the recent atrocities, quickly spread. The rebellion was not a carefully planned military campaign. It was a spontaneous uprising, a surge of righteous anger against an unjust oppressor. Yet, under Boudicca's leadership, this chaotic resistance transformed into a formidable force. Her charisma and unwavering commitment to her cause inspired her people, giving them the courage to fight for their freedom. The Iceni, joined by other British tribes who shared their resentment of Roman rule, rose up against the invaders. Boudicca, at the head of her army, led the charge, her determination a beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming odds. They fought with a ferocity born of desperation and a righteous anger against the injustices they had endured. London, the Roman capital of Britain, fell to Boudicca's wrath. Camulodunum, Colchester, another major Roman settlement, met a similar fate. The Romans, caught off guard by the ferocity of the Iceni's rebellion, were forced to retreat, their legions struggling to contain the tide of resistance. The Roman response was swift and brutal. Governor Suetonius Paulinus, a seasoned military commander, gathered his legions and marched to crush the rebellion. He met Boudicca's forces in a decisive battle, a clash that would determine the fate of the Iceni and the future of Roman Britain. The battle was fierce and bloody, a testament to the courage and determination of the Iceni warriors. They fought bravely, but they were ultimately outnumbered and outmatched by the disciplined Roman legions. Boudicca's rebellion, though initially successful, was crushed in a bloody confrontation. The consequences were devastating. The Iceni, having suffered immensely during the rebellion, were further subjected to the Romans' brutal retribution. The Roman response was characterized by a merciless campaign of slaughter and destruction. The rebellion's failure resulted in a tragic loss of life and the near annihilation of the Iceni as a distinct people. Boudicca's story is not one of military triumph, but it is a powerful testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of oppression. Her unwavering determination, her fierce leadership, and her willingness to sacrifice everything for her people make her a figure of enduring inspiration. Her rebellion, though ultimately unsuccessful, left an indelible mark on history, a reminder of the cost of resistance and the importance of freedom. As we reflect on Boudicca's life and her courageous stand against the Roman Empire, let us remember the strength and resilience of the human spirit. May her story inspire us, as we gently drift off to sleep, to cherish our freedom and to never forget those who fought for it, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Let the echoes of her defiance linger in your thoughts, bringing you a sense of peace and tranquility as you slumber. Now, let us journey to the heart of West Africa, to the land of the Ashanti, a kingdom renowned for its sophisticated culture and formidable military prowess. We will explore the fascinating world of the Asafo companies, highly organized and disciplined warrior groups that form the backbone of the Ashanti Empire's power and expansion. Imagine a land of vibrant colors, rich traditions, and a complex social structure. The Ashanti Empire, at its zenith, was a powerful force in West Africa, renowned not only for its artistic achievements and intricate political systems, but also for the unparalleled effectiveness of its military organization. This effectiveness stemmed largely from the Asafo companies. These are not simply ragtag bands of warriors. They were highly structured military units, each with its own distinct identity, symbols, and traditions. Each company, typically associated with a specific town or district, was fiercely loyal to its commander and to the Ashanti king. This loyalty, combined with their impressive military skills, formed the foundation of the empire's strength. The Asafo companies were not just military entities. They played a crucial role in the social and political life of the Ashanti. They were responsible for maintaining law and order, settling disputes, and organizing communal activities. This intricate intertwining of military and civilian roles strengthened the bonds of loyalty and ensured the stability of the kingdom. Think of the meticulously crafted regalia, vibrant, colorful cloths, intricate headdresses adorned with feathers and beads, and the rhythmic beat of drums that announced their arrival. These were not merely symbols of power. They were expressions of identity, pride, and solidarity. Each Asafo company possessed its unique symbols, colors, and songs, reinforcing their distinct character and fostering a strong sense of unity within their ranks. Their military tactics were as impressive as their social structure. The Ashanti armies were known for their disciplined formations, their strategic use of terrain, and their mastery of various weapons. They utilized a combination of spears, swords, and shields, creating a formidable wall of defense that was difficult to penetrate. Their training was rigorous, instilling in them the discipline and coordination necessary for effective combat. The Ashanti armies weren't just brute force, they were masters of strategy. Their commanders were skilled tacticians, adept at utilizing the landscape to their advantage. They employed ambushes, feigned retreats, and other cunning maneuvers to outwit their opponents. Their understanding of warfare went beyond simple strength. It involved cunning, deception, and a deep knowledge of military strategy. The Asafo companies were instrumental in the expansion of the Ashanti Empire. Their military prowess allowed the Ashanti to conquer neighboring territories and consolidate their power. Their victories were not just a testament to their individual bravery, but also to their exceptional organization, discipline, and strategic thinking. Their military success ensured the prosperity and influence of the Ashanti Kingdom. Their weaponry was impressive, perfectly tailored to their fighting style. The Ashanti swords, known for their sharp edges and intricate designs, were objects of both practical use and artistic beauty. Their shields, often made of intricately carved wood or leather, provided protection while simultaneously serving as symbols of their company's identity. These weren't simply tools of war. They were extensions of the warrior's identity and a testament to the Ashanti's artistic and cultural sophistication. The social structure within the Asafo companies mirrored the broader Ashanti society. A clear hierarchy existed, with experienced warriors holding positions of authority. This structure promoted discipline and ensured efficient command during battles. The system of rank, based on merit and experience, encouraged loyalty, competition, and a constant striving for excellence. The legacy of the Ashanti Asafo companies extends far beyond their military achievements. Their influence can be seen in the enduring cultural traditions, the intricate artwork, and the strong sense of community that characterize Ashanti society to this day. Their story is a reminder of the power of organization, discipline, and unwavering loyalty in forging a powerful and enduring empire. Their disciplined ranks, vibrant regalia, and strategic brilliance paint a picture of a formidable force that shaped the course of West African history. As we reflect on the Ashanti Asafo companies, let us remember the intricate tapestry of their culture, their military prowess, and the legacy they left behind. Their story serves as a reminder of the powerful influence that organized societies can have on the course of history. And as we drift off to sleep, May their image bring a sense of calm and wonder. Let the echoes of their drums and the images of their vibrant colors lull you into a peaceful slumber. Now, let us sail across the turbulent waters of the South China Sea to a time when piracy flourished, a time of chaos and opportunity. We will delve into the fascinating and fearsome life of Qing Shi, a woman who rose from humble beginnings to become the most powerful pirate leader of her era, a true empress of the seas. Imagine the salty spray on your face, the creak of the ship's timbers, and the distant cries of gulls. The 19th century South China Sea was a lawless expanse, a place where fortunes could be made and lost with equal speed, a realm where the line between legitimate trade and outright piracy often blurred. It was in this chaotic environment that Qing Shi, a woman of remarkable intelligence and ambition, carved out her own empire. Born in a time of upheaval, Qing Shi's early life remains shrouded in mystery. Some accounts portray her as a former prostitute who rose through the ranks of the pirate world, while others paint a more romanticized picture of a shrewd and ambitious woman who seized control of her destiny. Regardless of her origins, her rise to power is a testament to her undeniable leadership abilities and ruthless efficiency. Her rise to prominence wasn't through brute force alone. She possessed a keen strategic mind, a talent for diplomacy, and a ruthless pragmatism that allowed her to unify disparate pirate factions under her command. She established a strict code of conduct within her fleet, ensuring discipline and loyalty among her diverse crew. This organizational skill was as vital to her success as her tactical prowess. Imagine her fleet, a formidable armada of hundreds of junks, sailing under the black flag, a symbol of defiance and power. These weren't just a collection of marauders. They were a well-organized force, capable of coordinating complex attacks and evading the authorities with remarkable efficiency. Qing Shi's command extended over thousands of men and women, a testament to her leadership and the appeal of her cause. She wasn't just a ruthless pirate. She was a shrewd businesswoman, too. Her operations extended beyond simple robbery. She established sophisticated systems for managing her plunder, negotiating ransoms, and even forming alliances with merchants and officials. She understood the intricacies of trade and leveraged her power to control the flow of goods and resources in the region. Her code of conduct, while ruthless, was surprisingly effective. She established clear rules and punishments, ensuring that her crew remained disciplined and effective. While violence was certainly a part of her operations, it was tempered by a strategic understanding of how to maintain control and maximize profit. Her fleet was a well-oiled machine, operating with efficiency and precision. Qing Shi's fleet terrorized shipping lanes, attacking and plundering merchant vessels with ruthless efficiency. Her strategic brilliance allowed her to avoid larger naval forces and select targets that offered the greatest rewards with the least risk. Her tactical maneuvers were legendary. Her ability to anticipate her opponent's actions and exploit their weaknesses was unparalleled. Her influence extended far beyond the reach of her fleet. She commanded respect and fear from merchants, officials, and even rival pirate leaders. She negotiated treaties, formed alliances, and used her power to shape the political landscape of the region. She was a force to be reckoned with, a woman who commanded respect, even from her enemies. However, her reign wasn't without its challenges. The Qing dynasty government repeatedly attempted to suppress her, sending naval forces to hunt down her fleet. But Qing Shi's strategic brilliance and the loyalty of her crew allowed her to evade capture time and again. Her ability to anticipate and adapt to her opponent's strategies was a key factor in her continued success. Despite her ruthlessness, Qing Shi's story offers a glimpse into a complex and often overlooked aspect of 19th century China. The prevalence of piracy during this period was a direct result of political instability, economic hardship, and ineffective governance. Qing Shi's rise, in a way, mirrors the chaos and instability of the time. Her story is not simply one of violence. but also a reflection of the social and political circumstances that shaped her life and career. Eventually, Qingxi negotiated a surprisingly favorable surrender with the Qing government, retiring with a substantial fortune and a legacy that continues to fascinate and inspire. Her story is a reminder that even in the most chaotic of times, individuals can rise to power through strategic brilliance, ruthless efficiency, and a deep understanding of human nature. As we consider her reign, we can appreciate the complexities of history, the blurred lines between power, ambition, and survival. As you drift off to sleep, let the gentle rhythm of the waves and the whispers of the sea carry you into peaceful slumber. Let us now journey to the shores of the Adriatic Sea, to a time when the Roman Republic was flexing its burgeoning muscles, extending its influence across the Mediterranean. In this era of expansion and conquest, a formidable queen stood defiant, a woman whose name echoes through the annals of history. Tuda, Queen of Illyria. Picture the rugged coastline, the clear blue waters, and the imposing Illyrian settlements clinging to the hillsides. Illyria, a land of fierce warriors and strategic harbors, was a significant player in the region, a kingdom that controlled vital trade routes and possessed a powerful navy. It was here that Tuda, a queen of considerable ambition and military acumen, ruled supreme. The exact details of Tuda's early life remain largely obscured by the mists of time. However, what is known is that she inherited a kingdom already engaged in maritime activities, a kingdom with a deep-rooted tradition of seafaring and warfare. Upon assuming power, she consolidated her authority, transforming the Illyrian kingdom into a formidable force to be reckoned with. Her reign coincided with the expansionist ambitions of Rome, a rising power determined to establish its dominance over the Mediterranean. This created a volatile environment where the interests of Illyria and Rome inevitably clashed. Tuda, fiercely protective of her kingdom's independence, responded with unwavering resistance. Imagine the scene. The sun glinting off the sails of Illyrian warships, the rhythmic splash of oars, the shouts of sailors as they maneuver their vessels into battle formation. Tuda's navy was a powerful force, capable of challenging even the formidable Roman fleet. She commanded her ships with skill and determination, leading her forces in daring attacks and audacious maneuvers. Her tactics were as ruthless as they were effective. She didn't shy away from piracy, viewing it as a legitimate means of weakening her enemies and enriching her kingdom. Her ships harassed Roman trade routes, seizing merchant vessels and disrupting the flow of goods. This was not merely banditry. It was a deliberate strategy to undermine Rome's economic power and destabilize its influence in the region. Tuda understood the importance of alliances. She forged partnerships with other regional powers, creating a network of support that helped to counter the growing Roman threat. Her diplomacy, as cunning as her military strategy, allowed her to garner support from those who shared her desire to resist Roman expansion. This intricate web of alliances helped bolster Illyria's defenses and prolong its resistance. However, Tuda's ruthlessness had its consequences. Her aggressive tactics, particularly her support for piracy, provoked a strong reaction from Rome. The Romans, determined to assert their authority, sent a powerful fleet to subdue the Illyrian kingdom. The ensuing conflict was a testament to Tuda's military prowess and the fierce determination of her people. The Illyrian navy fought valiantly, engaging the Roman fleet in a series of fierce naval battles. Tuda's strategic acumen and the skill of her sailors were evident in their ability to inflict considerable damage on the Roman forces. However, the sheer weight of Roman military might eventually prove too much to overcome. Despite the setbacks, Tuda's resistance was far from futile. Her defiance delayed Roman expansion in the Adriatic for a significant period, showcasing the strength and resilience of the Illyrian kingdom. Her actions demonstrated that even a smaller kingdom, under capable leadership, could challenge the ambitions of a rising superpower. The conflict eventually ended with Tuda's defeat and the subsequent Roman conquest of Illyria. Her story, though concluding with Roman victory, is not one of simple defeat. It is a narrative of courageous resistance, strategic brilliance, and fierce determination in the face of overwhelming odds. Her legacy speaks to the enduring spirit of independence and the capacity of a single leader to shape the course of history. As we reflect on her reign, let us appreciate the complexities of her actions. Her methods, though ruthless, were born from the need to protect her kingdom against a powerful enemy. Her story serves as a reminder that history is rarely simple, and that the actions of even lesser-known figures can have a profound and lasting impact. And as you settle into slumber, let the echoes of ancient waves and the whispers of a queen's defiance lull you into a peaceful sleep. Now, let us transport ourselves to the sun-drenched lands of North Africa, to a time when the clash of empires reverberated across the Mediterranean. Here, amidst the dust and the clash of steel, we encounter Massinissa, king of Numidia, a warrior whose strategic brilliance and ruthless ambition left an indelible mark on the course of history. Picture the vast expanse of the Numidian plains, stretching as far as the eye can see under the blazing African sun. This was the kingdom of Massinissa, a land of nomadic tribes, skilled horsemen, and fierce warriors. Massinissa, a prince of remarkable talent and ambition, inherited a kingdom poised on the edge of a maelstrom of conflict, the Punic Wars. The Punic Wars, a series of epic struggles between Rome and Carthage, were shaping the destiny of the Mediterranean world. Massinissa, astutely recognizing the shifting tides of power, skillfully navigated the treacherous political landscape. He initially allied himself with Carthage, but his allegiances were fluid, shaped by his own strategic calculations and ruthless pursuit of power. Imagine Massinissa astride his warhorse, a figure of imposing stature and commanding presence. His military skills were legendary. He understood the terrain, the strengths and weaknesses of his adversaries, and the importance of strategic alliances. He was a master tactician, capable of outmaneuvering his opponents and leading his troops to victory on the battlefield. Massinissa's cavalry, composed of the finest Numidian horsemen, was a formidable fighting force. These warriors, renowned for their horsemanship and skill with the javelin, were the backbone of his army. Their speed, mobility, and accuracy in battle made them a decisive force on the battlefield. The battles he fought were characterized by his cunning strategies and unwavering determination. He skillfully used the terrain to his advantage, employing ambushes and flanking maneuvers to outwit his enemies. His understanding of warfare went beyond brute force. He was a master strategist, capable of anticipating his opponent's moves and reacting decisively. His alliance with Rome during the Second Punic War proved pivotal. He provided essential support to the Roman legions, offering his cavalry expertise and military leadership. His contribution to the Roman war effort was invaluable, helping to tip the balance of power in Rome's favor. This alliance not only secured his own kingdom's position, but also solidified his place in history. His ruthless pursuit of power was evident in his expansionist policies. After the defeat of Carthage, Massinissa aggressively expanded his kingdom's territory, absorbing neighboring territories and consolidating his control over Numidia. This ambition, though ruthless, was essential for securing his kingdom's future and establishing his legacy. Massinissa's reign was marked by both military triumphs and political maneuvering. He was a master of diplomacy, skillfully forging alliances and manipulating his opponents to achieve his goals. His political cunning was as sharp as his military prowess, allowing him to navigate the complex political landscape and secure his kingdom's position. His legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. He established a strong and stable kingdom, promoting economic growth and cultural development. He fostered trade, encouraged agriculture, and laid the foundations for a prosperous and influential kingdom. His reign marked a period of stability and growth for Numidia, solidifying its place in the ancient world. As we reflect on Massinissa's life, we see a complex character, a skilled warrior, a shrewd politician, and a ruthless leader. His actions were sometimes brutal dictated by the realities of power and survival in a turbulent age. Yet, his military genius and political acumen undeniably shaped the history of the Mediterranean, leaving behind a legacy of both conquest and consolidation. And so, as the sounds of the past fade, and the image of Massinissa astride his horse slowly dissolves, allow the gentle rhythm of this narrative to carry you into the peaceful embrace of sleep. Let the echoes of ancient battles and the whispers of a king's ambition lull you into a tranquil slumber. Now, let us journey to the heart of southern Africa, to the land of the Zulu, where unique and formidable warrior culture flourished. Here, we encountered the Zulu Impis, regiments of warriors whose military organization and devastating tactics reshaped the landscape of 19th century Africa. Imagine the vast expanse of the Zulu kingdom, a land of rolling hills and grasslands under the warm African sun. The Zulu people, renowned for their resilience and military prowess, developed a highly organized and effective fighting force, the Impis. These were not merely bands of warriors. They were finely tuned instruments of war, reflecting the sophisticated military strategy of the Zulu kingdom. The Zulu Impis were structured into regiments, each with its own distinctive identity and role within the broader military organization. This structure ensured that the Impis were not just a collection of individuals, but a cohesive and highly effective fighting force, capable of executing complex maneuvers with precision and speed. The heart of the Zulu military strategy lay in its unique formation, the bullhorn. Picture this, a massive, crescent-shaped formation of warriors, advancing with relentless determination. The horns, composed of the Impis' most skilled warriors, would flank the enemy, while the center, a dense wall of shields and spears, would advance relentlessly. The effectiveness of the bullhorn formation was remarkable. It allowed the Zulu warriors to encircle and overwhelm their enemies, trapping them in a deadly embrace. The speed and precision of their movements, combined with the devastating power of their assegais, spears, proved decisive in many battles. The assegai itself was a weapon of both tactical and symbolic significance. Its design, its weight, and its use in battle reflected the Zulu warrior's skill and discipline. The ability to wield the assegai effectively was a mark of a true Zulu warrior. The Zulu warriors were not only skilled in the art of war, but also deeply committed to their culture and traditions. Military training was rigorous, starting from a young age. Young men underwent years of intense physical and military training, honing their skills in combat and developing their unwavering loyalty to their king and their regiment. Their commitment to their regiments went beyond mere military duty. It was a bond of brotherhood, forged through shared experiences and loyalty. This deep sense of camaraderie and collective purpose significantly contributed to the Impis' effectiveness on the battlefield. The Zulu Impis' military success was not solely based on their tactics and organization. It also stemmed from their psychological impact on their enemies. The sight of the advancing bullhorn formation, the relentless advance of thousands of warriors, and the ferocity of their attacks often instilled fear and panic in opposing armies. The Battle of Isenlwana stands as a testament to the Zulu Impis' devastating effectiveness. Against the seemingly superior firepower of the British Army, the Zulu warriors, using their ingenious tactics and unwavering courage, inflicted a crushing defeat on the British forces, demonstrating the power of their military organization and strategic skill. The impact of the Zulu Impis extended far beyond the battlefield. They shaped the political landscape of southern Africa, influencing the course of colonial expansion and leaving a lasting legacy on the region. Their military prowess and cultural significance continue to inspire awe and respect even today. As we reflect on the Zulu Impis, we see more than just a formidable military force. We see a reflection of a rich and vibrant culture, a testament to the power of organization, discipline, and unwavering loyalty. Their legacy resonates through history, a reminder of the enduring power of human spirit and strategic brilliance in the face of overwhelming odds. And as the echoes of their war cries fade, let the image of their disciplined formation and the strength of their culture guide you towards peaceful rest. Let the calmness of the night envelop you as you drift into slumber. Now, let us travel back in time to the dawn of Islam, a period of profound religious and political transformation. In this era of burgeoning empires and shifting alliances, we encounter Al-Zubair ibn al-Awwam, a name whispered with reverence and awe throughout the annals of early Islamic history. He was a figure of immense military prowess, a courageous warrior whose name became synonymous with the rapid expansion of the nascent Islamic Caliphate. Picture the Arabian Peninsula in the 7th century CE. A new faith, Islam, was rapidly spreading, uniting disparate tribes under a common banner. This unification brought with it a surge of military strength, and Al-Zubair was at the forefront of this burgeoning power. He was one of the earliest converts to Islam, and his unwavering faith fueled his dedication to the cause. Al-Zubair's military career began alongside the Prophet Muhammad himself. He was a close companion and trusted confidant, participating in many of the pivotal battles that shaped the early history of Islam. His bravery and skill in combat were evident from the start, earning him a reputation as a fearsome warrior, a man who met the challenges of battle with unwavering courage and determination. His unwavering loyalty to the Prophet and his dedication to the Islamic faith made him a key figure in the early Islamic conquests. His strategic acumen and battle prowess became essential components in the expansion of the caliphate. He was not merely a soldier. He was a leader, inspiring his fellow warriors through his actions and his unwavering belief. The battles he fought were not merely skirmishes. They were clashes of civilizations, marking the expansion of a new religious and political order. Al-Zubair's role in these conflicts was pivotal, his contributions shaping the political geography of the region for centuries to come. He was involved in many significant engagements, showing remarkable courage and tactical insight. Imagine the heat of the desert sun beating down as Al-Zubair and his fellow warriors engaged in fierce hand-to-hand combat. Picture the clash of swords, the thunder of hooves, and the cries of warriors in the heat of battle. Al-Zubair, a skilled swordsman, moved with grace and precision, his every strike purposeful and deadly. He was known for his strategic thinking, his ability to assess the battlefield and make swift, decisive decisions that often turned the tide of battle. His reputation preceded him, striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. The very mention of his name was enough to instill a sense of dread, further enhancing the effectiveness of his military campaigns. His presence on the battlefield was a source of inspiration for his fellow warriors and a palpable threat to his enemies. Al-Zubair was not just a skilled fighter. He was a deeply religious man. His faith was the bedrock of his character, shaping his actions on and off the battlefield. His devotion to Islam was unwavering and served as a powerful motivating force throughout his life. His influence extended beyond the battlefield. He was a respected figure, known for his wisdom and fairness. His counsel was sought after, and he played an important role in the political landscape of the early Islamic Caliphate. His military achievements were interwoven with his strong moral compass, making him a respected leader amongst his peers. The impact of Al-Zubair ibn al-Awwam's military career cannot be overstated. His contributions were pivotal in the shaping of early Islamic history. His unwavering courage, his skill in battle, and his tactical brilliance were key factors in the rapid expansion of the Islamic Caliphate. He was, without doubt, one of the most significant military figures of his time, a true embodiment of the sword of Islam. His actions demonstrate the complexities of religious fervor and military might, forever intertwined in the fabric of history. As we consider his legacy, let us remember that even amidst the chaos of war, individual courage and strategic brilliance can shape the course of history. Let the quiet strength of his story settle upon you as you prepare for sleep. Rest now, and let the tranquility of the night surround you. Now, let us journey to the mists of ancient Japan, a land shrouded in mystery and legend. Here, we encounter Himiko, a name whispered through the ages, a queen whose reign remains an enigma, a puzzle pieced together from fragmented accounts and tantalizing hints. She is a figure both powerful and elusive, a queen whose authority extended over a significant portion of Japan during the 3rd century CE, a time when the archipelago was a collection of independent clans and kingdoms. The accounts of Himiko's life come to us primarily through the records of the Three Kingdoms, a Chinese historical text. These writings paint a picture of a remarkable woman, a powerful ruler who commanded the loyalty of her people and wielded considerable influence over her domain, the Kingdom of Yamatai. The exact location of Yamatai remains a subject of scholarly debate, adding to the mystique surrounding Himiko herself. Himiko's reign is described as a time of relative peace and prosperity, a stark contrast to the constant warring between the various clans of the period. This suggests that she possessed significant political and military power, capable of suppressing internal conflicts and maintaining stability within her kingdom. The fact that she ruled for decades speaks volumes about her ability to consolidate power and maintain control. While the records of the Three Kingdoms don't explicitly detail Himiko's military prowess, the very nature of her reign suggests a significant military component. Maintaining control over a large kingdom in a time of constant interclan warfare would have required a formidable military force, and Himiko must have commanded this force effectively. She likely used her military strength not only to quell internal dissent, but also to project power and influence over neighboring kingdoms. Imagine the ancient Japanese landscape, lush forests, rolling hills, and coastal plains. Imagine Himiko, surrounded by her loyal followers, making decisions that shaped the destiny of her kingdom. She was likely a skilled negotiator and strategist, adept at navigating the complex political landscape of her time. Her ability to maintain peace and prosperity in a turbulent era suggests a keen political mind, capable of forging alliances and resolving conflicts peacefully whenever possible. The legends surrounding Himiko add another layer to her mystique. She is described as a shamanic figure, possessing supernatural powers and abilities. These accounts further enhance her image as a powerful and revered leader, a woman whose authority transcended the mundane. Her reputation as a shaman may have been instrumental in consolidating her power, allowing her to command the loyalty of her people through a combination of secular and spiritual authority. The enigmatic nature of Himiko's reign is both fascinating and frustrating. The lack of detailed information only serves to amplify the mystery surrounding her. Her story is a testament to the power of legends, the way in which stories shape our understanding of the past, and the enduring fascination with enigmatic figures whose lives remain shrouded in uncertainty. As we delve into the accounts of Himiko, we are reminded of the power of the feminine in ancient societies. In a world often dominated by male rulers, Himiko stands out as a powerful female leader who commanded respect and authority. Her story challenges our preconceived notions about the roles of women in ancient societies, demonstrating the extent to which women could wield power and influence in their respective domains. Himiko's legacy continues to fascinate historians and scholars, her story a testament to the enduring mystery of the past. Her reign remains a topic of scholarly debate, and new interpretations of the available evidence constantly emerge. The very uncertainty surrounding her life only serves to enhance her mystique, solidifying her place as one of history's most enigmatic and powerful figures. Let the quiet mystery of her reign settle upon you now, as you drift off to sleep. Rest peacefully, and let the shadows of the past gently fade into the quiet of the night. Now, let us journey to the vast expanse of the Eurasian steppe, a land of windswept plains and endless horizons. Here, amidst the rolling grasslands, roamed the Scythians, a nomadic people whose mastery of mounted archery made them a formidable force for centuries. Their legend echoes through history, a testament to their skill, their mobility, and their fearsome reputation amongst their neighbors. Picture the scene: a vast, undulating sea of grass stretching as far as the eye can see, under a sky painted with the hues of dawn or dusk. Across this seemingly endless landscape, swift, agile horsemen move with the grace of predators, their movements perfectly synchronized with their mounts. These are the Scythian horse archers, a force of nature, masters of their craft. Their weapon of choice, the composite bow, was a marvel of engineering. Carefully constructed from layers of horn, wood, and sinew, it possessed incredible strength and accuracy, capable of launching arrows with deadly precision over vast distances. These weren't simply hunters. They were warriors, their bows extensions of their very being, honed to perfection through years of rigorous training. Scythian warriors weren't just skilled archers. They were masters of cavalry tactics. Their mobility was their greatest strength, allowing them to strike swiftly and unexpectedly, then vanish into the vastness of the steppe as quickly as they appeared. Imagine the terror inspired in their enemies by this elusive force, a whirlwind of horse and arrow striking from unexpected directions, leaving behind only chaos and confusion. Their tactics were as fluid and dynamic as the landscape they inhabited. They would use the terrain to their advantage, employing hit-and-run strategies, harassing their enemies with a relentless barrage of arrows from horseback. They mastered the art of feigned retreats, drawing their enemies into ambushes and skillfully using the cover of the steppe to their advantage. They were masters of deception, turning the vastness of their homeland into a deadly weapon. The Scythians weren't just skilled warriors. They were also highly organized. Their nomadic lifestyle required a strong social structure, allowing them to maintain their military effectiveness even while constantly on the move. Their society was based on kinship ties and a hierarchical structure, with skilled warriors occupying positions of power and influence. This internal organization was vital to their success, allowing them to coordinate their movements and maintain effective communication, even in the midst of battle. Their reputation preceded them, a chilling whisper carried on the wind. From the fertile lands of the Near East to the cold steppes of Central Asia, their names struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. Their battles were often swift and brutal, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. Their mastery of mounted archery allowed them to dominate their enemies, transforming the vast steppe into their own battlefield. Consider the sheer artistry of their skill. Picture the arrow, released from a galloping horse, finding its mark with deadly accuracy, even at considerable distances. Each archer was a highly skilled individual, their movements honed to perfection through years of practice and discipline. They weren't merely soldiers. They were artists of war, their craft refined over generations. Their impact on history is significant. The Scythians clashed with numerous powerful empires, from the Medes and Persians to the Greeks and Romans, often leaving their mark on these civilizations. Their military prowess shaped the course of history, their battles leaving a lasting legacy. Their influence is seen not only in their military achievements, but also in their distinctive art and culture, which continues to fascinate and intrigue scholars to this day. The Scythians were more than just warriors. They were a people uniquely adapted to their environment. Their nomadic lifestyle, their mastery of mounted archery, and their effective military tactics all contributed to their success. They were a force to be reckoned with, their legacy a testament to the power of adaptation and the resilience of the human spirit. As you drift off to sleep, let the image of the Scythian horse archer, a silhouette against the setting sun on the endless steppe, fill your thoughts and rest peacefully within the quiet echoes of their legend. Now, let us travel back in time to the turbulent era of Anglo-Saxon England, a land scarred by conflict and shaped by the relentless tide of Viking invasions. Amidst this chaos, a beacon of strength and resilience emerged. Ethelflaed, Lady of the Mercians, a woman whose military accomplishments and strategic brilliance defied the norms of her time. Her story is a testament to courage, determination, and the extraordinary power of leadership. Imagine the landscape: rolling hills dotted with ancient forests, crisscrossed by rivers, and punctuated by the imposing structures of fortified settlements. This was Mercia, a kingdom under constant threat from the relentless Vikings who sought to conquer and plunder its lands. Yet, amidst this uncertainty, Ethelflaed stood firm, her spirit unyielding, her resolve unwavering. Ethelflaed was not merely a ruler. She was a warrior queen, a woman who took up arms to defend her people and her kingdom. She was the daughter of Alfred the Great, inheriting his strategic acumen and unwavering dedication to the defense of his realm. But unlike many women of her era, she actively participated in military campaigns, leading her armies into battle with skill and determination. Her military successes were remarkable. She fortified Mercia's towns, strengthening defenses against Viking incursions. She understood the importance of strategic planning, meticulously preparing her armies for battle. She wasn't content to merely react to Viking attacks. She proactively sought to weaken their power, launching well-planned offensives that disrupted their plans and limited their ability to raid Mercian territory. Consider the meticulous planning involved in her campaigns. She wasn't impulsive. She was calculated, weighing her options carefully, assessing the strengths and weaknesses of her enemies, and exploiting any advantage she could find. She understood the importance of logistics, ensuring her armies were well supplied and prepared for extended campaigns. Her military strategies were effective, often resulting in decisive victories that pushed back the tide of Viking aggression. One can imagine her presence on the battlefield, a figure of authority and determination, inspiring her troops with her unwavering courage. She was not just a symbol of leadership. She was a leader in action, actively involved in the tactical planning and execution of her military campaigns. She wasn't afraid to take risks, to push the boundaries of what was expected of a woman in her time. Her victories were not accidental. They were the result of hard work, careful planning, and shrewd military strategy. She understood the importance of intelligence gathering, using spies and informants to obtain crucial information about her enemies' movements and intentions. This allowed her to anticipate their attacks and effectively counter their strategies, often catching them off guard and achieving decisive victories. Ethelflaed's accomplishments extended beyond the battlefield. She consolidated Mercian power, strengthening its internal cohesion and forging alliances with neighboring kingdoms. She recognized that military strength alone was not enough. She needed to build a strong and unified kingdom capable of resisting Viking aggression. Her governance was both effective and far-sighted, contributing significantly to the stability and prosperity of Mercia. Her legacy is one of strength, resilience, and remarkable military achievements. She defied the expectations of her time, proving that women could be just as capable, if not more so, than men in leadership roles, especially in times of war. She left an enduring mark on the history of Mercia, her name synonymous with courage, determination, and strategic brilliance. She was not merely a ruler. She was a warrior, a leader, and a symbol of strength in a time of great uncertainty. As you settle down for the night, let the image of Ethelflaed, standing resolute amidst the turmoil of her time, fill your thoughts. Let her story inspire you with its tale of courage, strategy, and the unwavering spirit of a woman who shaped the destiny of her kingdom. May her memory inspire you, and may you find peace and rest as you drift off to sleep. Let us now sail across the Mediterranean Sea to a time when the waves themselves seem to tremble under the weight of ambition and conquest. We turn our attention to Genseric, king of the Vandals, a figure whose name echoes through history as a symbol of both naval prowess and ruthless efficiency. His story unfolds like a tapestry woven with threads of strategic brilliance, daring seafaring, and the chilling echoes of a sacked Rome. Picture the scene: the sun glinting off the oars of a vast Vandal fleet, hundreds of ships slicing through the azure waters, each a vessel of war, each carrying the weight of ambition. This was Gensarik's domain, his kingdom afloat, his power projected not through land-based armies alone, but through the mastery of the sea. Unlike many conquerors of his era, Gensarik recognized the strategic importance of naval dominance, transforming the Vandal people from a land-based force into a formidable naval power. He wasn't just a sailor. He was a master strategist, a visionary who saw the potential of controlling the sea lanes, the arteries of trade and communication in the ancient world. His understanding of naval warfare was far beyond that of his contemporaries. He didn't simply engage in haphazard naval battles. He employed cunning tactics, utilizing his knowledge of winds and currents to gain an advantage. His ships weren't just for transport. They were instruments of war, meticulously designed and expertly manned, ready to engage in swift and decisive battles. His campaigns weren't reckless assaults. They were meticulously planned operations, each move calculated to maximize his advantage and minimize his losses. He understood the importance of surprise attacks, launching assaults when his enemies were least expecting them, catching them off guard, and exploiting their vulnerabilities. He was a master of deception, often using feints and diversions to confuse his adversaries and lure them into traps. Consider the logistical complexities involved in maintaining such a powerful navy. He had to ensure his fleets were well supplied, his crews adequately trained, and his ships maintained in peak condition. This required a high degree of organizational skill, a talent that extended beyond the battlefield to encompass the realm of logistics and resource management. It was a testament to his acumen that he managed to maintain such a powerful naval force for an extended period. His most infamous campaign, of course, was the sack of Rome in 455 CE. The image of Vandal ships appearing on the horizon, their sails billowing in the wind, must have filled the hearts of the Roman citizens with dread. It wasn't a simple conquest. It was a calculated operation, executed with chilling precision. The city, once the center of power and civilization, fell prey to Gensarik's might, its treasures plundered, its citizens subjected to violence and suffering. The impact of Gensarik's conquest was profound and long-lasting. His reign marked a significant turning point in the decline of the Western Roman Empire, accelerating its eventual collapse. The plunder of Rome was not simply a military victory. It was a symbolic blow to the heart of the empire, a dramatic demonstration of its declining power. The event served as a stark reminder of the empire's vulnerability and its inability to effectively defend itself against external threats. His legacy, however, is not just one of destruction. He established a Vandal kingdom in North Africa, which, despite its relatively short lifespan, left its mark on the region's history and culture. He wasn't just a destroyer. He was also a builder, creating a new kingdom from the ashes of conquest. His reign, though marked by brutality, demonstrates the influence of a ruthless warrior who understood the importance of both military strength and strategic planning. As you prepare for sleep, allow yourself to drift upon the waves of the Mediterranean, imagining Gensarik's fleet, a force of nature, a symbol of ambition and the ruthless pursuit of power. Let his story serve as a reminder of the complex interplay of strategy, ambition, and the far-reaching consequences of military might. A reminder that even the most brutal of warriors leave their indelible mark upon the world. And as the gentle rhythm of the waves guides your thoughts, may you find tranquility and peaceful slumber. Now, let us journey to the vast steppes of Mongolia, a land of windswept plains and nomadic warriors, where the legend of Kutulin, a warrior princess of unparalleled strength and skill, echoes through the ages. Her story is a testament to the remarkable women who defied societal norms and carved their own paths in a world dominated by men. Imagine a young woman, her eyes flashing with determination, her muscles rippling beneath her leather armor. This is Kutulin, a princess who rejected the traditional roles expected of her gender, choosing instead to embrace the warrior's life with unmatched fervor and prowess. She wasn't merely a princess. She was a warrior, a formidable combatant who excelled in a society that valued strength and skill above all else. Her legend is woven into the fabric of Mongolian history, passed down through generations in tales of her incredible strength and skill in combat. Accounts tell of her participation in wrestling matches, where she would routinely defeat opponents, often men of considerable size and strength. These weren't mere exhibitions. They were tests of might, displays of dominance, and Kudalin consistently emerged victorious. Her skill wasn't limited to wrestling. She was equally adept at horseback riding, archery, and other martial arts, mastering the skills essential for survival on the vast Mongolian plains. Picture her astride a powerful steed, a graceful yet powerful figure, her bow drawn, her arrow finding its mark with deadly accuracy. She was not simply proficient. She was a master of her craft, capable of striking down her enemies with speed and precision. Her skills extended beyond archery. She was skilled in hand-to-hand combat, able to defend herself with remarkable agility and strength, making her a formidable opponent in any situation. Her legendary strength and skill were not merely physical attributes. They were inextricably linked to her fierce determination and unwavering spirit. She was a symbol of courage and resilience, her bravery serving as an inspiration to her people and a testament to the power of the human spirit. She wasn't driven by a thirst for violence. Rather, her skills were a means to assert herself and to protect her people. Her participation in wrestling matches wasn't solely a display of her physical strength. It also held significant social and political implications. In Mongolian society, wrestling held a prominent position, serving as a demonstration of strength and dominance. Kudalin's victories in these matches not only showcased her physical prowess, but also enhanced her status and influence within her community. Her success in a male-dominated arena challenged societal norms and demonstrated the potential for women to achieve greatness in fields traditionally reserved for men. Kudalin's place in Mongolian society was unique and significant. She wasn't merely a princess. She was a respected warrior, her skills and achievements earning her a level of admiration and respect rarely accorded to women in that era. She was a symbol of strength, courage, and determination, her legacy inspiring generations to come. Her story transcends mere physical prowess. It represents a powerful challenge to societal norms and expectations. It's a reminder that greatness knows no gender, that strength can manifest in many forms, and that even in a world dominated by men, women can rise to prominence and leave an enduring legacy. As we reflect on Kudalin's life, let us remember that her story is not just a tale of a warrior princess. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of a woman who defied expectations and etched her name into the annals of history. As you settle into slumber, let the image of Kudalin, strong and proud, riding across the endless Mongolian plains, fill your mind. May her legend inspire you to overcome obstacles and to embrace your own unique strength and potential. And as the quiet of the night descends, may you find peace and tranquility. Now, let us travel to the sun-drenched lands of medieval Spain, a time of clashing cultures and relentless warfare, where the legend of El Cid, the Castilian champion, resonates through the ages. His story is a tapestry woven with threads of courage, military brilliance, and unwavering loyalty, a life dedicated to the sword and the cause of the Reconquista. Imagine a figure silhouetted against the backdrop of a blazing sunset, his armor gleaming, his sword held high. This is Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, better known as El Cid, a name synonymous with valor and unwavering determination. He was more than just a warrior. He was a symbol of the Castilian spirit, a relentless defender of his homeland against the encroaching Moors. His military career began early, marked by an unwavering commitment to his king and country. He was a master swordsman, his skills honed through years of rigorous training and countless battles. His expertise extended beyond individual combat. He was a strategic thinker, able to devise and execute plans with remarkable precision and effectiveness. He wasn't merely a soldier. He was a leader, inspiring loyalty and unwavering devotion from his troops. Picture his army marching across the sun-baked plains, their banners unfurled, their hearts filled with a sense of purpose. El Cid, at their head, a beacon of hope and determination, guiding them to victory after victory. His leadership wasn't based on fear. It was forged from mutual respect and trust, a bond built on shared experiences and unwavering commitment. He led by example, always placing himself at the forefront of the battles, his courage inspiring his men to fight with unmatched ferocity. His exploits in the Reconquista were legendary, his name whispered with reverence and awe in every corner of the kingdom. He wasn't driven by a thirst for conquest. Rather, his actions were motivated by a deep-seated love for his homeland and a determination to reclaim it from Moorish rule. His battles weren't mere displays of brute force. They were meticulously planned operations, reflecting his keen strategic mind and his understanding of warfare. His victories weren't solely due to his military prowess. They were a testament to his ability to inspire, unite, and lead his troops to greatness. His reputation as a fearsome warrior spread far and wide, his name evoking both respect and fear among his enemies. He wasn't just a warrior. He was a symbol of hope and resistance, a beacon of defiance against seemingly insurmountable odds. His story isn't just a chronicle of military victories. It's a testament to the resilience and unwavering spirit of the Castilian people. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, courage and determination can prevail. El Cid's legacy extends beyond the battlefield. He represents a timeless ideal, the unwavering commitment to one's homeland and the relentless pursuit of justice. As you drift off to sleep, let the image of El Cid, sword in hand, leading his army to victory, fill your thoughts. May his courage and unwavering dedication serve as an inspiration to you. And as the calmness of the night envelopes you, may you find tranquility and peace. Let his legend remind you of the strength found in unity and the power of unwavering resolve. Let his story be a quiet lullaby, a comforting narrative of a time long past, yet still relevant, still inspiring. His legacy is not merely one of conquest, but a testament to the enduring spirit of resilience and the unwavering commitment to one's cause. Let his memory serve as a gentle guide to your dreams, a symbol of the heroic strength and unwavering spirit that remains within us all. The echoes of El Cid's battles, the whispers of his victories, the legend of his unwavering loyalty, all these resonate through time, reminding us of the enduring power of courage, leadership, and the unwavering commitment to one's cause. His story is not just a tale of war. It is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for greatness. And as you sleep, may the quiet strength of El Cid's legacy settle over you, bringing peace and rest. Now let us journey across the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean to the shores of Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. Here, amidst the breathtaking landscapes of towering volcanoes and lush forests, we encounter the formidable Maori warriors, a people whose history is etched in courage, intricate weaponry, and a unique fighting style. Picture a world painted in vibrant hues, where the rhythmic beat of the war drums echoes through the valleys, a prelude to the clash of steel and the roar of battle cries. The Maori warriors, adorned in intricately carved weaponry and striking taumoko facial tattoos, stand as a testament to the power of tradition and the fierce spirit of a people. Their weaponry was not simply functional. It was an art form, each weapon meticulously crafted, reflecting both the warrior's skill and the cultural significance of the battle. The mere sight of their weapons, from the fearsome patu, club, to the deadly taiaha, spear, would have instilled a sense of awe and apprehension in their enemies. The intricate carvings, often depicting ancestral spirits or symbols of power, serve as a potent reminder of their heritage and the strength they drew from their ancestors. These weren't mere instruments of war. They were extensions of the warriors themselves, imbued with spiritual significance and reflecting their deep connection to the land and their ancestors. The Patu, for instance, was more than just a club. It was a symbol of authority and power, its weight and balance carefully considered to maximize its effectiveness in close combat. The Taiaha, a long spear with a curved blade, demanded both strength and agility, requiring years of dedicated training to master its intricate movements. Their fighting style was as unique as their weaponry. It wasn't simply a matter of brute strength. It was a dance of death, a fluid combination of agility, precision, and strategic thinking. The warriors moved with a grace that belied their ferocity, their movements as synchronized as a well-rehearsed dance. They fought not only as individuals, but also as a cohesive unit, their actions coordinated through years of rigorous training and shared cultural understanding. Their social structures played a vital role in shaping their martial prowess. The concept of Wakapapa, lineage and genealogy, fostered a strong sense of community and collective responsibility. Warriors fought not only for themselves, but for their Wana, family, their Hapu, subtribe, and their Iwi tribe. This deep sense of unity and shared purpose transformed them into an almost unstoppable force on the battlefield. The battles weren't simply chaotic clashes. They were carefully planned operations, the strategies reflecting a deep understanding of the terrain and the enemy's strengths and weaknesses. The warriors would utilize the natural landscape to their advantage, employing ambush tactics and utilizing the cover of forests and hills to surprise and overwhelm their opponents. Their knowledge of the land wasn't simply geographical. It was spiritual, a deep connection to the natural world that enhanced their fighting prowess. The Maori warriors' legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. Their intricate weaponry, their unique fighting style, and their strong social structures all contributed to the creation of a distinct and formidable culture. Their history is not merely a chronicle of conflict. It is a vibrant testament to the resilience, adaptability, and unwavering spirit of a people. As you drift off to sleep, let the images of these warriors, their weapons gleaming under the New Zealand sun, fill your mind. Their story is not one of simple brutality, but a complex narrative of cultural pride, social unity, and unwavering dedication to their people and their land. May their strength and resilience inspire you as you journey into the land of dreams. Their legacy is not just a tale of war, but a rich tapestry woven from courage, skill, and a profound connection to their ancestral heritage. Let the echoes of their war cries gently lull you to sleep, a reminder of the powerful strength and enduring spirit of a people connected to their land and their past. Their story serves as a reminder of the richness and complexity of human history, a history shaped not only by warfare, but also by the intricate tapestry of culture, social structure, and the enduring spirit of a people. And as the gentle rhythm of the night settles over you, may you find peace and tranquility, remembering the powerful legacy of the Maori warriors. Now, let us turn our attention to the Low Countries, a region steeped in conflict and resilience, where a quiet but effective warrior shaped the course of history. We speak of Wilhelm of Orange, or William the Silent, a name whispered with reverence and respect, a testament to a man whose military genius lay not in flamboyant displays of force, but in the meticulous planning and calculated execution of his strategies. Wilhelm was not a man who craved the spotlight. His strength did not lie in boisterous pronouncements or impulsive actions, but in a calm, deliberate approach to warfare. He was a master strategist, a quiet observer who carefully assessed the battlefield, anticipating his opponent's moves and formulating plans with a precision that bordered on uncanny. His mind was a battlefield in itself, a landscape of strategic possibilities where every move was considered, every risk weighed, every potential outcome foreseen. The Dutch Revolt, a protracted struggle against the powerful Spanish Habsburg Empire, was a crucible that tested the mettle of many, but it was Wilhelm's quiet determination that proved crucial. He wasn't a man of impulsive charges or reckless bravery. Rather, he was a master of patient endurance, a strategist who understood the importance of long-term planning and the cultivation of alliances. While others might have opted for swift, decisive battles, Wilhelm understood the value of attrition, the slow but steady erosion of his enemy's strength. He employed guerrilla tactics, using the familiar landscapes of the Netherlands to his advantage, employing surprise attacks and carefully planned ambushes. His armies were not massive, but they were highly trained, disciplined, and fiercely loyal, reflecting his own quiet leadership style. Picture this: the damp chill of a low country morning, the mist clinging to the canals and fields. Wilhelm, cloaked in the muted grays and browns of his attire, surveys the landscape, his keen eyes missing nothing. He observes the movements of the Spanish troops, noting their formations, their weaknesses, their vulnerabilities. His mind is a whirlwind of calculations, each piece falling into place, forming a plan as intricate and effective as a finely crafted clockwork mechanism. He wasn't a man who sought glory in the heat of battle. His glory lay in the meticulous planning that preceded it. His victories were not the result of brute force, but of careful strategy, patience, and a deep understanding of both his own strengths and his enemy's weaknesses. He understood the terrain, the weather patterns, the very psychology of his opponents. He used this knowledge to his advantage, turning the seemingly insurmountable odds into opportunities for victory. His calm demeanor served him well, even in the face of overwhelming pressure. While others might have panicked or succumbed to despair, Wilhelm remained steadfast, his composure a source of strength for his troops. He inspired loyalty not through fiery speeches, but through his quiet competence, his unwavering determination, and his deep commitment to the cause of Dutch independence. His presence was a calming influence on the battlefield. His quiet confidence. His legacy is not one of flamboyant victories, but of quiet resilience, strategic brilliance, and unwavering commitment to his ideals. He was a warrior who understood that true strength lay not in brute force, but in the calculated use of intellect, patience, and unwavering determination. He was a master of the long game, a strategist who understood that true victory was not won in a single battle, but through a series of carefully planned and executed maneuvers. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let the image of Wilhelm of Orange, the Silent Knight, fill your mind. Let his quiet strength and strategic brilliance inspire you, reminding you that true power can often be found not in boisterous displays of force, but in the careful planning, the patient endurance, and the quiet determination of a truly great leader. His story is a testament to the power of quiet strength, a reminder that sometimes the most effective warriors are those who operate not with brute force, but with strategic brilliance and unwavering determination. May his legacy inspire your own quiet strength and resolve. Now, let us journey to the heart of ancient Sparta, a land renowned for its warrior culture, its rigid discipline, and its unwavering commitment to military prowess. While history records few names of Spartan women who rose to positions of military leadership, let us imagine, for a moment, a figure who embodies the potential for female ruthlessness and strategic brilliance within this fiercely competitive society. Let us envision Lysistrata, a hypothetical Spartan warrior queen. Imagine Lysistrata, born into the rigorous Spartan system of Agoge, where from a young age, she underwent the same grueling physical and mental training as her male counterparts. Her days were filled with intense physical exercise, martial arts training, and strategic war games. She learned to endure hardship, to overcome pain, and to conquer her fears. Her body, honed to perfection, became a weapon as formidable as any sword or spear. Her mind, sharpened by years of strategic exercises, was capable of calculating the most complex battlefield maneuvers. Lysistrata's ruthlessness wasn't born of cruelty, but of a pragmatic understanding of survival in a world dominated by war. In Sparta, weakness was not an option. Compassion could be a liability, and sentimentality a fatal flaw. She learned to make difficult choices, to weigh the cost of human life against the strategic necessities of war. She was not a woman who shied away from bloodshed, but a strategist who understood that sometimes the most effective way to ensure the survival of one's people was through decisive, even brutal, action. Picture her now, standing on the battlefield, clad in bronze armor, her gaze unwavering, her presence commanding respect and fear in equal measure. Her movements are precise, her strikes swift and deadly. She is not merely a warrior, but a leader, her every decision meticulously calculated, her every action aimed at achieving victory. She leads her troops not through emotional appeals, but through her demonstrable skill, her unwavering determination, and the sheer terror she inspires in her enemies. Her strategic genius lay in her ability to anticipate her opponent's moves, to exploit their weaknesses, and to turn their strengths against them. She was a master of deception, skilled at using camouflage and ambush to gain a tactical advantage. Her battles were not characterized by chaotic melee, but by carefully planned maneuvers, strategic retreats, and decisive strikes that shattered enemy formations and decimated their ranks. Her victories were not the result of mere luck or brute force, but of meticulous planning, unwavering discipline, and a ruthlessness that ensured the complete annihilation of her foes. Lysistrata's leadership extended beyond the battlefield. She was a shrewd politician, adept at navigating the complex power dynamics of Spartan society. She cultivated alliances, manipulated her rivals, and ruthlessly eliminated any threats to her authority. Her reign was marked not by peace, but by a period of unprecedented military success and expansion of Spartan territory. Her name became synonymous with power, fear, and unwavering resolve. However, Lysistrata's ruthlessness was not without its limits. She was not a cruel tyrant, but a leader who understood that the survival of her people demanded decisive action. Her decisions, though often harsh, were always made with the well-being of Sparta at heart. She understood that true strength lay not only in military might, but also in the ability to make difficult choices and to accept the consequences of those choices. As we contemplate the fictional Lysistrata, we are reminded of the potential for female strength and leadership in a world traditionally dominated by men. While history may not have recorded a Spartan warrior queen exactly like her, the image of Lysistrata allows us to consider the untapped potential that existed within the confines of Spartan society and to imagine what might have been. Her story, though imagined, serves as a testament to the enduring power of female leadership, courage, and ruthlessness when given the opportunity. Let the image of Lysistrata, the hypothetical Spartan warrior queen, linger in your mind as you drift off to sleep. Her story, though fictional, reminds us of the potential for strength, strategy, and leadership that lies dormant, waiting to be awakened, in the hearts and minds of those who dare to challenge conventions and exceed expectations. May her imagined legacy inspire you to embrace your own inner strength and resolve, allowing you to face the challenges of your life with courage and determination. Now, let us journey to the sun-drenched lands of Egypt, a land steeped in history and echoing with the thunder of countless battles. We turn our attention to a unique and formidable fighting force, the Mamelukes. These were not simply soldiers. They were a military elite, a brotherhood forged in the crucible of war, their skills honed to a razor's edge, their loyalty fiercely guarded. Their story is one of exceptional horsemanship, unmatched battlefield prowess, and a legacy etched deep into the annals of military history. The Mamelukes were a corps of slave soldiers, predominantly of Turkish, Circassian, and other Caucasian origins. Captured as young boys, often from regions bordering the vast Ottoman Empire, they were brought to Egypt and rigorously trained from their earliest years. Their education wasn't merely in the arts of war. It was a comprehensive immersion in horsemanship, strategy, and the discipline necessary to survive in a world where loyalty and strength were paramount. Their training began with the horse. The Mamelukes were renowned for their unparalleled skill in horsemanship, a skill that was not merely a tool of war, but a way of life. They developed an almost symbiotic relationship with their mounts, their bodies moving as one with the horses, their movements fluid and precise. They learned to ride with an almost supernatural grace, effortlessly navigating the chaotic swirl of battle. Their mastery extended beyond simple riding. They were skilled in a variety of equestrian combat techniques, able to wield lances, swords, and other weapons from horseback with deadly precision. The Mamelukes' training extended beyond mere horsemanship. They were highly disciplined soldiers, their ranks structured with precision and their movements coordinated with remarkable efficiency. Their martial arts training was rigorous, pushing them to their physical and mental limits. They mastered the use of a range of weapons, including swords, lances, maces, and bows and arrows, their skills refined through years of intense practice and honed in the crucible of real combat. Their battlefield tactics were a testament to their exceptional training and discipline. They were known for their swift and decisive attacks, their formations shifting with an almost balletic grace, their movements coordinated with deadly precision. They were masters of flanking maneuvers, able to exploit weaknesses in enemy lines and unleash devastating attacks that could shatter even the most formidable armies. Their effectiveness in battle wasn't merely a product of their individual skills, but also of the strong bonds of camaraderie and loyalty that existed within their ranks. They were a brotherhood, bound together by their shared experiences, their rigorous training, and their unwavering commitment to one another. This sense of brotherhood translated into exceptional battlefield coordination and unwavering support during the heat of battle. Their loyalty wasn't conditional. It extended to their leaders, to their fellow Mamelukes, and to the Sultan they served. The Mamelukes played a crucial role in the history of Egypt, serving as the Sultan's elite military force for centuries. They rose to become the undisputed masters of the battlefield, their names synonymous with courage, skill, and ruthlessness. Their legacy is etched in the annals of military history, a testament to their dedication, their training, and their extraordinary prowess in war. They were a force to be reckoned with, their impact on the political landscape of Egypt undeniable. Their story, however, also serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of power and the human cost of war. Their rise to prominence was built on a system of slavery, a stark contrast to their remarkable military achievements. Their lives were dedicated to the service of the Sultan, their skills employed in the pursuit of his ambitions, often at great personal cost. As we reflect on the Mamelukes, let us acknowledge both their extraordinary military prowess and the often brutal realities of their existence. Their legacy is a complex tapestry woven from threads of skill, loyalty, and the harsh realities of a world shaped by conquest and power. Their story reminds us of the enduring power of human resilience, the capacity for extraordinary skill, and the inescapable complexities of history itself. Let their memory serve as a reminder of the intricate interplay between individual skill and the broader forces that shape the course of history. May their story inspire you to delve deeper into the often unseen narratives that shaped our world, revealing the nuances of human experience within the grand sweep of history. Now, let us journey to the vibrant and ancient land of India, a land rich in history and legend, a land where valor and honor were woven into the very fabric of society. We turn our gaze to the Rajput clans, a constellation of warrior communities whose names echo through the ages, their courage and military prowess shaping the destiny of a nation. Their story is a tapestry of legendary battles, unwavering loyalty, and a fierce adherence to an honor code that transcended life itself. The Rajputs, meaning sons of kings, were not a single unified group, but rather a collection of diverse clans, each with its own distinct traditions and territories. Yet, they were bound together by a shared warrior ethos, a reverence for martial prowess, and a deep-seated commitment to their honor. From the sun-baked plains to the rugged mountain passes, their presence shaped the political landscape of India for centuries. Their military traditions were deeply ingrained in their culture, passed down through generations, shaping their identity and defining their place in society. From a young age, Rajput boys were trained in the arts of war, their bodies molded by rigorous physical training, their minds sharpened by strategic exercises. Horsemanship was paramount. They were masters of the battlefield, their movements fluid and coordinated, their tactics as intricate as the patterns woven into their richly colored turbans. Their weaponry was as diverse and impressive as their battlefield tactics. They wielded swords of legendary sharpness, lances that could pierce the thickest armor, and bows that could send arrows hurtling with deadly accuracy over vast distances. Their skill with these weapons was not simply a matter of physical strength. It was the result of years of dedicated training, a testament to their unwavering commitment to martial excellence. The Rajput warriors' honor code, known as Rajputana Dharma, was the bedrock of their society. It was a rigid and uncompromising code that dictated their behavior, both on and off the battlefield. It emphasized courage, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to one's word. A Rajput warrior would rather die than betray his word or dishonor his clan. This unwavering commitment to honor imbued their fighting spirit with an almost mystical quality, inspiring awe and fear in their enemies. The Rajputs engaged in numerous legendary battles throughout their history, their courage often tested against overwhelming odds. Their bravery in the face of adversity became legendary, immortalized in ballads and epics that echoed throughout the land. The stories of their battles, tales of valiant stands against superior forces, became the very essence of Rajput identity. Their battles were not merely clashes of arms. They were dramatic displays of valor, skill, and unwavering commitment to one's beliefs. The battlefield became a stage where Rajput warriors demonstrated their courage, their loyalty, and their unshakable adherence to their honor code. They fought not only for their clans, but for their ideals, their battles a testament to their unwavering commitment to Dharma, the righteous path. The Rajput warriors' legacy extends far beyond the battlefield. Their valor and unwavering commitment to their honor code left an indelible mark on Indian culture, shaping its values and inspiring generations. Their stories, passed down through generations, serve as a testament to the enduring power of courage, loyalty, and the unwavering commitment to one's principles. Their legacy continues to inspire us to confront challenges with unwavering courage and to uphold our values with unwavering determination. Their story reminds us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. It is the unwavering commitment to one's principles in the face of adversity, the unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken. The Rajputs, with their unwavering commitment to their honor code, embody this spirit, their legacy serving as a timeless testament to human courage and resilience. Let their tales inspire you to explore the depths of human resilience and the enduring power of a warrior's spirit, a spirit that transcends time and continues to resonate within us all. Let us now consider a figure shrouded in legend, a woman whose story has been whispered through the ages, her image forever intertwined with a daring act of defiance, Lady Godiva. While the traditional tale paints her as a noble woman motivated by compassion, let us reimagine her, not merely as a symbol of charity, but as a woman of formidable strength and quiet determination, a warrior of a different kind. Imagine Lady Godiva not as a passive figure, but as a woman deeply involved in the political machinations of her time. Picture her, not simply riding naked through the streets, but actively engaging in diplomacy, using her influence and her courage to negotiate with powerful figures, to navigate the treacherous currents of medieval politics. The traditional story tells of her plea to her husband, Leofric, Earl of Mercia, to reduce the heavy taxes imposed upon his people. But in our reimagining, Godiva's act is not just a symbolic gesture. It is a calculated maneuver, a strategic display of power, a bold gamble that requires courage and resilience. Consider the preparation involved. It wasn't merely a spontaneous decision. It was a calculated risk, a calculated display of power that required careful planning and an understanding of the dynamics of her society. She understood the power of image and spectacle, as she wielded it with a precision that belied her seemingly fragile exterior. Her ride was not a moment of vulnerability, but a demonstration of her strength. She was not merely bearing her body, she was bearing her soul, revealing her unwavering commitment to her people. The silence of the townsfolk, often interpreted as a testament to their awe and respect, can also be seen as a testament to her strategic brilliance, a sign of their understanding of the gravity of her actions and the potential consequences of defying her husband's authority. Picture her, not just riding a horse, but commanding it, her presence radiating strength and determination. Her nudity was not an act of shame, but an act of defiance, a calculated risk to achieve a greater good. Her bravery was not a naive act of self-sacrifice, but a strategic display of power, a calculated maneuver to gain leverage in a patriarchal society. Her influence extended beyond her immediate surroundings. She was a woman who understood the intricacies of political maneuvering, who used her position to negotiate and compromise, to navigate the complex power dynamics of the time. Her defiance wasn't just a personal act. It was a strategic move that influenced policy and affected the lives of countless people. Think of the courage it took to confront her husband, a powerful and potentially cruel ruler. Her plea was not a timid request, but a forceful demand, a testament to her unwavering belief in the justice of her cause. Her words were weapons, her unwavering gaze a challenge to his authority. After her ride, the narrative shifts. Instead of simply returning to her life as before, Lady Godiva actively participates in the governance of Coventry. She uses her newfound influence to implement reforms, to ensure that her husband's promises are kept, to advocate for the needs of her people. She becomes a formidable political force, her actions shaping the destiny of her community. The traditional story simplifies her into a symbol of selfless charity, a woman driven by compassion. But we propose a different interpretation. Lady Godiva, the warrior, the strategist, the woman who dared to challenge the established order, who used her body, her influence, and her courage to achieve her goals. Her actions were not merely an act of defiance, but a carefully orchestrated campaign that had lasting repercussions, a testament to the power of a woman who refused to be silenced. Her legend, then, is not simply a tale of a woman's compassion, but a testament to the power of strategic thinking, the courage of a woman who dared to challenge authority, and the enduring impact of a woman who used her influence to affect. Her legacy continues to inspire us to challenge injustice, to fight for what we believe in, and to recognize the quiet strength and resilience that resides in the human spirit. Now, let us journey to the shadowy corners of history, to a time when whispers of fear echoed through the mountains and valleys of Persia. We speak of the Hashashin, a name that conjures images of cloaked figures moving silently through the night, their daggers gleaming under the moonlight. These were not merely assassins. They were a highly organized sect, a brotherhood of death, whose effectiveness and the legends surrounding them solidified their place in history. The Hashashin, often referred to as the Assassins, were a Nizari Ismaili Shia Muslim sect operating primarily in Persia and Syria during the 11th to 13th centuries. Their name, derived from the Arabic word hashish, although often associated with the drug, likely stems from a misunderstanding or deliberate misrepresentation by their enemies. Their true strength lay not in the intoxicating haze of drugs, but in their rigorous training, unwavering discipline, and mastery of espionage and assassination. Imagine their training grounds, nestled high in the mountains of Alamut, a fortress seemingly impenetrable, a place where initiates were subjected to years of intense physical and mental conditioning. Picture the young recruits, honing their skills in stealth, climbing sheer cliffs, navigating treacherous terrain, their bodies becoming instruments of precision and their minds steeling against fear and doubt. Their methods were meticulous, their plans carefully laid out, their actions swift and decisive. They were masters of disguise, blending seamlessly into crowds, their presence unnoticed until the moment of action. They were experts in reconnaissance, gathering intelligence, studying their targets' habits and routines, identifying weaknesses and vulnerabilities. Their targets were often high-profile figures, political leaders, military commanders, individuals who posed a threat to the Nizari Ismaili state or its interests. The very fact that the Hashishin were capable of eliminating such figures instilled a deep sense of fear and uncertainty among their enemies. Their actions were not random acts of violence, but carefully calculated strikes aimed at destabilizing their opponents and achieving specific political goals. The legends surrounding the Hashishin only added to their mystique. Stories circulated of their unwavering loyalty, their willingness to sacrifice themselves for the cause, their ability to remain undetected, their seemingly supernatural skill in assassination. These tales were used to amplify their reputation, to sow fear and uncertainty among their enemies, to project an image of invincibility and unwavering resolve. Their effectiveness was undeniable. They successfully eliminated numerous high-profile figures, disrupting political power structures and sowing chaos among their enemies. Their actions were not only effective in achieving their immediate goals, but also served as a powerful deterrent, preventing potential adversaries from taking action against the Nizari Ismaili state. However, it is crucial to separate fact from legend. While the Hashishin were undoubtedly skilled assassins, their reputation was often exaggerated and embellished, becoming a powerful tool of propaganda and psychological warfare. Their organization, although highly disciplined and effective, was not immune to internal conflicts and political rivalries. The Hashishin story is a complex tapestry woven from threads of political intrigue, religious fervor, and masterful espionage. They represent a fascinating case study in the effectiveness of unconventional warfare, the power of fear, and the enduring legacy of a group whose name continues to resonate through history, a testament to their mastery of the art of assassination. Their story reminds us of the delicate balance between fact and legend, the power of perception, and the lasting impact of a group whose actions, whether exaggerated or not, left an indelible mark on the course of history. Their methods, though ruthless, were also a product of their time, a reflection of the political landscape and the desperate measures sometimes taken to achieve political objectives. Their legacy, despite the darkness that surrounds it, offers a valuable insight into the complexities of power, conflict, and the human capacity for both unwavering loyalty and calculated ruthlessness. Their story serves as a reminder that even in the shadows of history, there are lessons to be learned, narratives to be explored, and the complexities of human behavior to be understood. The Hashishin, though shrouded in mystery and legend, remain a compelling chapter in the annals of history's lesser-known, yet undeniably influential warriors. Let us now turn our attention to the shores of Scandinavia, to a time when longboats sliced through the waves, carrying warriors whose ferocity was legendary, the Viking berserkers. Their name, derived from the Old Norse words ber, bear, and sur, shirt, conjures images of primal rage and untamed power. These were not merely warriors. They were figures of myth and legend, their actions shrouded in a mixture of fact and folklore. Imagine the scene, a clash of steel, the roar of battle echoing across the battlefield. Amidst the chaos, a figure emerges, eyes blazing, muscles taut, a whirlwind of fury. This is the berserker, a warrior transformed, seemingly possessed by supernatural force, his senses heightened, his pain dulled, his strength amplified. He fights with a frenzied intensity, a whirlwind of blows, his very presence striking terror into the hearts of his enemies. The berserker's fighting style was unlike any other. He fought with a reckless abandon, a disregard for his own safety, his movements fueled by a primal energy that transcended ordinary human limits. He was a force of nature, a storm unleashed upon the battlefield. He fought not with the calculated precision of a trained soldier, but with the raw, untamed power of a wild beast. He was a vortex of chaos, disrupting enemy formations, sowing fear and disarray. Accounts from sagas and chronicles paint a picture of warriors entering a trance-like state, a state of heightened awareness and aggression, a temporary suspension of fear and pain. Some suggest this state was induced through ritualistic practices, perhaps involving drugs or intense self-hypnosis. Others believe it was a genuine psychological phenomenon, a capacity to enter a state of heightened arousal and aggression. Whatever the cause, the effect was undeniably terrifying. Picture them, their faces contorted with rage, their eyes glowing with a fierce intensity, their bodies seemingly impervious to pain. They fought with a ferocity that defied logic, their attacks relentless, their defenses impenetrable. They were the embodiment of untamed power, the living embodiment of the storm. Their mere presence on a battlefield was enough to send shivers down the spines of their opponents. The Berserkers were not merely warriors. They were a symbol of Viking culture, representing the untamed spirit and fierce independence of the Norse people. They were the embodiment of the warrior ideal, pushing the boundaries of human capability, challenging the limits of physical and mental endurance. They embodied the wild, untamed side of human nature, a force to be reckoned with. Their reputation preceded them, creating an aura of fear and respect. The accounts of their trance-like state and supernatural strength are often intertwined with myth and legend, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. The true nature of their fighting style and their psychological state remain a mystery, yet their impact on Viking warfare is undeniable. Their legacy is not merely one of violence and brutality, but also a reflection of the Viking culture's reverence for courage, strength, and the untamed power of nature. The Berserker, in all his ferocious glory, embodies a particular facet of the Viking spirit, a spirit that continues to fascinate and inspire awe. Their story remains a testament to the power of human transformation. As we draw to a close on this journey through the annals of history, let us pause to reflect on the echoes of these unsung warriors, these figures whose names may not be etched in the grand narratives of the past, yet whose actions have indelibly shaped the world we inhabit today. Their stories, often fragmented and obscured by the passage of time, whisper of courage, resilience, and the enduring human capacity for both extraordinary violence and unexpected acts of brilliance. We have traversed continents and centuries, encountering individuals and groups whose lives were defined by conflict, yet whose legacies extend far beyond the battlefield. We have witnessed the strategic prowess of commanders who orchestrated intricate campaigns, the unwavering loyalty of warriors who fought for their communities, and the fierce independence of those who dare to challenge established power structures. From the steppes of Asia to the shores of Scandinavia, from the deserts of Africa to the battlefields of Europe, we have encountered a tapestry of human experience, woven together by threads of conflict and resolution. Each story, though unique in its details, reveals a common thread: the profound impact of individual actions on the course of history. These were not merely soldiers or fighters. They were individuals with complex motivations, driven by ambition, loyalty, survival, or a desire for change. Their stories remind us that history is not simply a collection of dates and events, but a tapestry of human lives, each with its own unique narrative. While we have explored their ruthlessness, it is crucial to remember that this exploration is not intended to glorify violence, but to understand the context within which these actions took place. Their lives were often shaped by circumstances beyond their control, forcing them to make difficult choices with profound consequences. By examining these choices and their outcomes, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of human nature and the forces that have shaped our world. The stories of these forgotten warriors serve as a potent reminder that history is not solely a chronicle of kings and conquerors, but a rich tapestry woven from the experiences of countless individuals, many of whom remain nameless, and yet whose lives profoundly shaped the course of events. Their actions, often obscured by the passage of time, resonate through the ages, shaping the societies and cultures that we inherit today. We have explored their lives not to celebrate violence, but to understand the context in which these warriors operated and to appreciate the complexities of their choices. These individuals were not simply instruments of war. They were people with families, beliefs, and aspirations. Understanding their motivations, their challenges, and their triumphs allows us to gain a broader, more nuanced understanding of the past and the human condition. Their stories illuminate the human capacity for both extraordinary acts of violence and surprising displays of compassion and resilience. They remind us that even in the midst of conflict, there is always a deeper story to be discovered, a narrative that transcends the simplistic dichotomy of good and evil. As we conclude our exploration of these lesser-known warriors, let us carry with us a newfound appreciation for the complexity of history and the enduring human spirit. Let their stories serve as a reminder that even the seemingly insignificant actions of individuals can have far-reaching consequences, shaping the world in ways that may not be immediately apparent. Their legacies, though often overlooked, continue to resonate through the ages, inspiring awe, respect, and a deeper understanding of the human experience. The echoes of these unsung warriors reverberate through the corridors of time, reminding us of the enduring power of human courage, resilience, and the often unseen forces that shape the course of history. Their stories, though fragmented and sometimes shrouded in mystery, offer valuable insights into the complexities of human nature and the enduring human capacity for both extraordinary violence and unexpected displays of compassion. As we reflect on their lives and their legacies, may we carry with us a newfound appreciation for the rich tapestry of human history and the countless individuals who have shaped the world we inhabit today. Let the whispers of their forgotten valor serve as a testament to the power of human resilience and the enduring impact of even the smallest acts of courage. Let their stories inspire us to delve deeper into the past, to uncover the hidden narratives that lie beneath the surface of history, and to appreciate the complex interplay of forces that have shaped our world. May their memories serve as a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, the human spirit endures, leaving its mark on the tapestry of time. And as we close our eyes tonight, may the echoes of their unsung valor gently guide us into peaceful slumber.